175 votes, being 0.042% of the total valid votes cast. Henry Herbert Latte of the Great Consolidated Popular Party obtained 3,574, being 0.027% of the total valid votes cast. Hassan Ayariga of the All People's Party obtained 7,140, being 0.054% of the total valid votes cast. Percival Kofi Apalu of the Liberal Party of Ghana obtained 7,690 votes, being 0.059% of the total valid votes cast. David Asibi Apesara of the People's National Convention obtained 10,887, being 0.083% of the total valid votes cast. Bridget Akosua Jibonuku of the Progressive People's Party obtained 6,848 votes, being 0.052% of the total valid votes cast. Nana Kodedu Ajeman Rawlings of the National Democratic Party obtained 6,612 votes, being 0.050% of the total valid votes cast. Alfred Kwame Asiedu Walker, independent candidate, obtained 9,703 votes, being 0.074% of the total valid votes cast. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the basis of the foregoing election results, and by the power vested in me as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana and the returning officer of the presidential election, it is my duty and honor to declare Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Let peace reign. Thank you.
Yadaswa awa batwa ani emu ensensem emo na Electoral Commission head krataa bi apia bonten na de nti akoba ne san nyina ene se omanfo e kan se social calculations a Electoral Commission for ya figure wo mo didi juma no wo mo de 13,433,573 na eye om calculations ni nyina he ma enam so kra wo mo de betu dwa de wadi nkunim de otoso ani enidi so sa na eno no manfo atwe adwene esusu se Electoral Commission se figure mo de ye calculation enye nanka wasa mo de ye nanka wasa mo de 13,119,460 na eye calculation ni eno na Electoral Commission de krataa ba bonten se figure odi nkan de ye no enye ne boapaye na wan shada se no de beye ne calculation so ekoba se eno ene wo de eyeye na empo so fa figure aba eye 13,119,460 no de ye calculation na eno ensisa omampanyin na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne percentage a onyaye na eno kro na so ensisa figure na se percentage a omampanyin da John Dramani Mahama so enyaye enti na chese bia bebeto bia no empoyemu anu no Electoral Commission nsema wo de AP adwa na se eno entumi fansa kra bia emma e wo mpanyinfo mienu percentages a wo nyaye emu no de na chese ekwan bi so no enye enfomso bia wo mo aye Yetwa ensam no eso omampanyi Ghana for ato aba eyi no Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wakasa na de woka nyina ene se wo sesa wo hwese de emma no ekoyeye e wo Ghana mrahye bedwoma eno chese Ghana for pese NDC ene NPP amanyuko nyina ekabom na wo mo ye adwuma den e de boama omai Ghana eko enkan enti mpanyifo ne nhwe na wodaroma wonye ne sa pepepe ema omei.
I'm extremely grateful to you, fellow Ghanaians, for this victory. I am deeply humbled again by your show of confidence, and I do not take this lightly. There could be that tendency for an incumbent president who has just secured a second term in office to, as it were, take it easy and relax because there's nothing more to lose or prove. I I'm of a different character. Just as I've been doing since January 2017, I give you my word that I will continue to work very hard to build the prosperous and progressive Ghana for which we yearn. The decisive margin of victory in this election constitutes for me an endorsement of the policies and programs initiated by my government and put before the electorate. And I'm determined to do all in my power to accomplish the task of this new mandate and thereby justify the confidence reposed in me. I assure you, fellow Ghanaians, that I'll do my best not to let you down. The period for campaigning is over, and the outcome of the election has been decided. The Ghanaian people, through the results, have made it loud and clear that the two parties, the MPP and NDC, must work together, especially in Parliament, for the good of the country. Now is the time for each and every one of us, irrespective of our political affiliations, to unite, join hands, stand shoulder to shoulder, and work hard to place Ghana where she deserves to be, a prosperous and dynamic member of the global community, making her own unique contribution to the growth of world civilization. My immediate task will be to continue with the process of reversing the effects COVID-19 has had on our economy and on our lives, and put the nation on course for full economic recovery and development. Before the pandemic struck, Ghana in recent years was one of the fastest growing economies in the world. I give you my word, we will regain that reputation.
Yentua ensem no esoe abatwe hunsunsanso ya enura electoral commission ede babonten no na NDC amanyuko se eha ne he wo mo nyi sa results na wo mo de betu dwane entumo na wo mo kura adwene mo no omu ne se omampanyi na nado danko akufado onye omampanyi a Ghana for ato aba eyi no sede electoral commission e ka ne san se omu sa ba yeto ne ewiamu bi ekoso.
We have done extensive consultations and detailed analysis of the outcome of the elections as announced by Jean Mensah, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. And we have come to only one irresistible conclusion, that it's a flawed, discredited election. And therefore we reject without any reservation. We reject the presidential elections as announced by her. And we also want to serve notice that the blatant efforts even to deny us of a parliamentary majority will be fiercely resisted. We know that the good people of Ghana gave us a mandate, and that mandate included a parliamentary majority, that they are engaged in attempts in connivance with the Electoral Commission to undermine and to reduce through brute force and military excessive behavior. We all know the gentleman John Dramani Mahama. He's been president of the Republic, he's been vice president of the Republic. We know his credentials as a consummate Democrat, and know and acknowledge even his conduct after the 2016 elections continued to be commended and admired by many in the world and in our country. It is worth noting that we in the NDC take pride that we birthed this republic, the Fourth Republic, which has endured over 25 years. And we have a moral duty to preserve our democratic ethos and values and to make our democracy stronger for the peace and stability of our country.
Yet why enkasi boy eso na Equadi Coalition of Domestic Election Observers ayi trinity afren kodeyo abatwe ye chinoma friends and show for nhyiamudie na de omo ye nyina ene se figures anase emma electoral commission ejina sonom de ye adwuma pepepe he wa manyokuo bia ene obi a ogina ye edim no wom so atena se aye mu nhwehwemu se de ese na efata na de kodeyo e kan ne se figures na electoral commission e de eye adwuma no eye pepepe edemu pro enti so obi ye manyoni anase amanyoko bi na onte ase a obetumi e de afa emra kwan eso.
The Electoral Commission's official voter turnout and rejected ballot rates are largely consistent with the PVT projections. Kodeyo's pre-election environment observation reports also noted a generally peaceful electoral environment with political parties focusing their campaigns on policy and development issues, with the exception of few incidents of use of abusive or inflammatory language recorded. Thus, Kodeyo's pre-election and election day observation reports, as well as our PVT data, should give Ghanaians confidence that the results declared by the Electoral Commission reflects how Ghanaians voted in the December 7 presidential polls. Accordingly, Kodeyo advises the contestants in the presidential elections, their supporters, and general public to place confidence in the official presidential results as declared by the Electoral Commission. We encourage any party or candidate with issues about the presidential results to peacefully resolve these through proper legal and procedural channels. Kodeyo appeals to Ghanaians to remain calm, law-abiding, and allow the system to work. Kodeyo further comments the maturity shown by Ghanaians throughout the voting, counting, and collating processes. Kodeyo deeply regrets the isolated cases of violence at some polling stations and constituency collation centers, which led to the loss of lives. Kodeyo expresses its condolences to the bereaved families and wishes the injured citizens speedy recovery.
Yedaswa ewo abato na chinsensem emo na Electoral Commission edi results yi eba abontin ewie no na eye pani kwhade ewo epoe mantam ahin kokofodua said your manfo eboje so na wani age no UTV and cameras ekoho
Brana Electoral Commission embebo ne awadi nkonimu abato no mu yen na apue mantamu atemudin a obia bisa mekan na nipa nso abodompem wo television hu a worehwe ne awobeka se wadi nkonimu na bra Electoral Commissioner ononyamfo Jane Mensa bekasa epe nipa itu bum te se nokomoa a mekan anije wo kuro no mu de na nya asem ketwa na UTV nsentworofo chuben sa afo inso ne won kasai
obia Ghana for edono na yen MPP for Ghana nyina ye do bia se wa honfeka e de hye nanado dan kwa kufuado na me ka to se nanado e sapa we tatu ama Ghana for no MPP body 2024 2028 2022
onyete onye de se nanado ye do ne pa kofoedua ye do ne pa bi se ye nkola ise ewie school enye obi bia ma me na otimi nye iska de ne ko school ni bi etisa nanado ewi ni bi ma ye timi ko free SHS ni bi ma ye da kopo ye de nyanye ko so nana do asambe tinaso so for nana meko do jeje meko do SST no aba sama wi jeje aba ya sama wi SST no nana no wi eti for nana yeni baba akufo do waye bi magana baba tese ya edri pe akufo do pagency ati fagana card kekebra na ba se school free ese school oya free university free ya de akufo do ati ya de
well, really because yeah, free SHS now about a man at was so na ma pa ogusu e na be man na de at was so yeah there some man na do I president Amagana bio
ene ye nananom ene ye mma free education ne nyina ye nsaka ade na me su ho dumso ene ne de dumso no ye de nkunim o mahame koda ke yam ya dum ya to about 2020 ekufu ado na owini ye esanse or the free education abagana enkrofo bebre ho ma wie GHS omo anya sika anko school or the free education bagana ama ene nkola nyina ko school sentra ene ye di nechi oya ade we ni papa ya do no se what wa ya bi papa ya ya bi obi abeka se papa ya ya bi obua wa ya bi insurance free education obi wa ya bi obeka so we ne ya da na boss yo anu no ya
Yanko apro kakra ewo mansam no emo na yentwa emfonyi abato na chi emfa emamo mesha ase ewo bunu mansam emo William Arthur Mahai Willie utimenka Mahao
Mbato mejo so
bunu mansam mutisen abato ye chi
yo eye enra eraji mensa edi ato declaration no ebaye no ye ti ho egu monten so ehwe eniji a ekoso na esia na ubosinyane a na eseni se obi abehe the way amanfo si abas isini so ayire a eniji obi echi momume eye wuzele nyade okọ NPP office okwa na wunya baby kwa no adina the street of Sinyane odi free cocoa board or edi kwa poly runabout now the free cocoa board odi ko bakunya runabout ono edi ba the center of Sinyane there na be tajinipa eye soluku omo muti soluku de odi brasman de ba ono ma ticket buka to mo de kono na Sinyane aye menya ana eni tiem na wani se obehe na anopei so ye fa ba pro kakra share the Sinyane township no na ye ba ni be dia no no mo bonyom ni agende ori ai no bia ko na djuma so a obi e ko na djuma ye ko the Sinyane East constituency eni omo kudi ko mo kire se eni je ni dom da plum na mum se ni amon fo ko djuma eni ni me bu no numa o mo sabe ti se street jam ke se pa e wo ye Sinyane East so amanfo ata de po o ma ni je no so e ti sa de o to Sinyane bia ayi din na nwa de a declaration ni bae de Afia no Sinyane e papa wona wo share NPP atare na enika se me se NDC nyumi obubo yi eno a no mudi twiso na ne NDC vodu o na mana na before the declaration ba ne yakwa yo NDC office na mo press conference ka se about for no mo nyintu na the mensa so the declaration ni bae na party office de oga eja de obesu de obe na nimbo mo be fanchen no ta fanchen di Monteswa na amanfo di omani nti do ba suna ha dia eye ni gye nko a ene wo happy
Yamani bofo William Arthur ebema mo ene ejuma Willie Arthur ena de koso e obunu mantam emom wode amaye yenko kumase e wasante mantam emom ansa ani ebeko kumase ne ye ko epoe mantam mansa na ye fa Yamani bofo aye e wa homa no eso aye ma hai
yo minu abia mi je oso
bibia aboko de
nyame adom bibia aboko
de nyame ase yentie we
you senia enra abato ne kwe na ehun sunsuanso bae no enra na kuruma ye menya mekan ibra na wo mo so ye ne de na kuruma ye din nipa etete television ho a waretwen na nipa bra wo boss no ho nche da hu de bi nipa liti prefo pe na kuruma ye ma na no pe ya me no wa na wie ya me no reka ide kuruma ye din da se nipa na nante ai bana ti ya ne ti mo podai le mo na mukuruma nipa wo kuruma de no wa hyehyɛ MPP ntare no no wode ne nam kuro nemu manije bia ankoso wo bebia biom na me meja di sɛ bia na wo bɛkɔ adwuma ni nti na akɔba ne saa ɛni nti wode bɛhyɛ bia na atwe na wie na ɔnga san atoa saa anije no so nemu nipa bia nura me hu sɛ wodi asaw ne ade ne ntare a wo hyehyɛ ɔnga powder agu wo ho no awie ya masan hu sɛ nipa na ne powder na pɛpɛpɛ meje di sɛ meka ne saa wo bɛte ase ɛnu nti wogusu ya wone na mukuru no ma wo hyehyɛ ntare na mu anije paa de bi nhyɛ da ni ho nipa ne nam ne na mukuru ma wo hyehyɛ ntare no ɛsan adwuma nti anije no nhyɛ da ni ho saa bio di kuro no mu de nipa wo ba te sɛ ne na nra wo bobɔ nwom ne ade ankrofo di asaw no ɛnte saa wo yɛ wɔn adwuma pɛpɛɛpɛ sɛ ne ada bia wo yɛ no na saa na ɛsɛ na nim ade
aye yebema mo ene adwuma yema ne befo aye esi anam ewo mantam emu ono na wode ensemi ebreye ye kokumase ewa sante mantam emu Bantima Florida ebra enura electoral commission ede abato no sunsanso eto edwa no yema ne befo Samson Kwame Nyameche ekopie mu ewo ho Yekopiem ewato mantam nkro bi tise kwesi mintim afi takrade ene takwa na ye hwese de omanfo no adi ehusie efai
ene che bebia bodo bebia lo bodo ni je na ya modo raje ababa mu nuanu mu wona wo nkraso no wo so etu mu akosa ka misi no ababa abempano wo dachi
jide akufaro yema wampai ni wotu wa eren wotu ma so wa eren wa ba power biom because mbora agben no youth na free education na wa gben pa ante yesu yetu eren yetu abede ma no eren na se pare wotu ma gben yesu yetu ya mo ba power
kanyi na wa ya de ye ba ko free education after baba ko JSS ye de nyame asese na wa wi ni wa ya de pa
aloko abono asuro eyi wa pompo asuro adasuro akufaro next year bere no bi
for more than say we win ewie but NDC ye guno NDC party ye guno because Asiedu katia why should NDC nti akufaro ye de wa sepa
Medaswa ejina atoe mantam no emo na mrashe bedwani wotakwansuya im abaton pesua eso Honorable George Mekuduka edi atu dwase de etwem no ne manfo no emani nchem na wo mu nyina enkamom se nipa baako emmoa ema empuntunyuma enkoso esanse adwuma eda nanim no eso
ma wesi nyina no oidosi ye hunyame na nyiminyam na ehwe ma yakwa kodura de mabri ma yehia de nyina ebe kabom sande se eko competition oti de miwia nature no ode nyina ye kabom na yedweno kwana ebe fado a ebe matakwa wafa ne tampa mfra ebe de nyame ase ma waya amana na ado dankwa kofuado na MPP so de mampanyin dwene ye ho na mdo ya batanpa orudwenta kwanso ayim ho ti ma so na modwene de mampanyin obenya second term na yetum ye za aboa oye takwanso ayim. And I'm so grateful to the people of Takwanso Ayim for voting massively for His Excellency the President of the Republic. MPP the future going forward. Me here in the Akyere. Timoton Safre or MPP Funyina we should get united and move forward. I mean that Nkofo I know complaining ye galamsey. And galamsey issue no will resolve the matter. And see you anum galamsey for Mama and Papa, we are with you, and we know the way forward is very, very bright. And see, when you reach him, the one small scale mining our yeno, or bay and why in ye. Mr. has a mining part or a small scale mining preferred galamsey. Nipano or ye mining could say the Oko galamsey. And see, make a galamsey, I'm talking of small scale mining.
The figures I have and the confirmation that I have gone through, I honorably declare Honorable George Mekudika as a MP for Takwa Iswaim.
Yetwa ensam no eso di akasoa na mejinai yamane bofo Bernard ato Arthur ewo ho Ben Mahai.
Hello.
Abato na chikasoa te se twafonyin mai.
Yo, senia enra ejebo onya beduye no. Eja yamami jemensa de abato na ho sinfaso da tuja no. Ende pedi behwe enra na do na nya femketwa ewo. The capital of Awutu Senya East. Ewo finfini mantemu kaswa na nyasem ketwa kra na amafo anije ekọ eba ana pay so ye say ye bebo anan na yesikrum na ya hwe se sa anije na no omode sa befa montene so ana se ebe bibi foforo make say ye tu anamon afi eye budumburam kwan so eho na constituency ni hye baako eda di beka eye baby obi ni ze for Pink FM and say a man from ufi honom so a ekwan baako eda se woni kyenkan a nsabinkum so e friend obom road eno so di kosi amasaman ya fa eno so ubesi ho so baby a oba bepie brono bi ho a e friend amuzu kope na wadane won nsabinkum akọ kaswa new market e di akofa ofanko a bodiasi road kwan so ho nyina no ye wuram asan e di ebesi eye overpass na se na uhwemu a na kyerese ayese ne besiesie wie enti no obi biara afa ne ntoma a efra ne dada efra ye na djuma because one kwa wundi baby a ye bowurawura no kwan so de driver for ye omadjuma kama omo aton ade so koba de wonnam kwan no so a onte se bibi kurasi na mum ye bomode abowura edwa mbako ye nikaso new market na ekwan ho old market no a jomodi wa lorry park na kwan ho na edwanmu ne kwan ho no baabi ho na obedi ho no obehu se enuanu madwadi foi emu emba ne mbema nioma huru bibiri no moton omo mountain speakers public address system CV the city ho no ma agende omo dwagum saa omo abihimihim ashom party ataje kama entokwa bi anim anije na safu edia at the same time no sabi say ya han asafu aye kofi enti no nim se odimani no so pe bibi su kodi enti ode on na dia enye se wagya na nyoma na si wo gina ba bi gina ni but ogina nyoma ho na ndi no ane se obu no modre wa be o sha su se ba bi aye de obi a ono so ehwa ai emubu no ana anije na enkoyie ma no na eja ono so de ntuma bia chiriti ho na ono so tene nyoma ho kama nti ube pie mu ha no dia sanya kuka ye de engukoko bia sign constituency ho ye Awutu Senya East se ha de basabasa ni ade no yes ebi betwa mu ni ade de nanso generally oni basie bibia ye calm bra ye kasei yabo anan ene divisional kaswa divisional police commander owura the chief Supo Charles Ko Osono ene na twetwe enkomo enra nyimbe bra e ma meje mensa kasa wie no na omoti omomrante egu montene so ne ye ne omo ana nam kakra ekyiri ni gya obho ntia na pesi ko bisa ne se omoti omgugu montene so no enra ko wie sen wakirim se bibia ye kama omanya cause to worry over anything kimi no ka say die se infonia etwegu ewo Awutu Senya East abatwo impesua so hanom se ya ma me ha wakumsin na edi nkunim wa ha ono no ogina mu dada na wase edi nkunim no bibia eye boko
ato ata ebema mo ene ejuma Kasie boy efi UTV so your ship house abeka junction enkran madaruma yenyin krato ye ba dia kanyina ye de bema mo Yemayahefo nyina akwaba ebakaseboy eso afeye to aso na ebra enura electoral commission hede betu dwase omampanyi na adodankwa akufuado wadi enkunim he wa ba yetu ye no emu no UTV amane bofo obi ya ekopiem he wala pass yemhwese de na enema esiti
Eba UTV so na said the electoral commission will declare elections no His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufuado wono ena di nkunim eno amayate ye ho agumonten so a ye hwe MPP supporters awodo na momema a wo motwe me no kasa ide mijina abeka na eno ena mabawa ene mranti a wo mo abeka wo mo twe momome enya asam keto akra e wo ha sei ni o mo kan nyina ne se nana toaso enya asam keto akra wo mo edi asa fiti Fadama Junction ho edi awurama baba bedu total ha enya asam keto akra o ma se wo mo kan nyina ne se congratulations Nana Adodankwa Akufuado President elect 2020 o ma se wo mo kan nyina no mo kire mu se onyankopon adom peace na ere ni wo ha no bibia akosoboko me pacho ma akwa baba UTV
meje oso oba hima
na sese ani je ehu asam te sai
hima ya aseda me nyankopon ya aseda me otwedi ampo nyankopon si wa mo ni so ade hu ade abamu sabre ya se nyina hu amasa nyina hu Nana Adodankwa Akufuado osi ade yo Ghana force on to us in Juma pa me no ka say Ghana for 4 more years to continue the development in Ghana ham and say ayasada na de nyankopon they go to about 7th December no and ye chana na say na say I want Juma pa or the abaye and ye twa so on to us no ye Juma pa man and sabre dia ye dia ni ko pum tama
man should be wa Nana say or to us so 4 more to do more. Why we should see no? Would you say more saying away to me? I can't away.
Oh, better say the 8 years akaho. 4 more. Or start the 4 more besakaho. I start the 4 more akaho. Let's say nim. I say people no. Oh, my money cost the pepe. Can you penny san or ye?
Or say the penny san and an air. Said the penny san and mammy be so I say, Mammy. Policy bang and another drunk fire when you are school fee, no, yeah, and the many are Joe. It's not the 2 about a mammy, but some buy me so and go school free. It's not to about a man and another power, many are general.
Yentwa ensem no esoi abato e echi no electoral commission panyimfo Ghana for amane se enipa wo mo register ye wo electoral roll anaso wo mo nkrata emo no na 17,027,641 he na wo mo twa wo mo din ekọ abato ngoma no emo enso ekodu se ye to aba no enipa mu 13,434,857 and na chese wo mo ekopie mu he wo polling stations ahoro eda ejuada na ye to aba he wo Ghana fanan enyina enti se wo hwe electoral commission kunta buo mu a enipa dodo a wo mo eto aba no he ye ohanche mu aduoson enkron 79% na de wo hu ne se Ghana fo bebre na he na fi wo manto aba Ghana fo wo manto aba no wo mo eye 3,592,784 3,592,784 na chese nipa bebo 3.5 million he na woman toaba he wo afi aba yeto ye no emo we aye ensema chairperson he ma electoral commission mami Jane Mensa wode aba beto eja yemfa kaseboy enko amonone ensem emo na yeko amanoni ensemu dia Tanzania ena yegine Tanzania mampanyi John Magufuli en wabomodin akobo opanyi bi din se ono emeye osoafo abedi ekira obehwe dade mines dwumedie hu ensem so hewo man no emo na we ne wafrefre mpanyifo we yi wo masoafo nyina ama wo mo eswai enipa ye yabo ni din se omeye osoafo abedi ekire ema mines no oswai baako bie na no baako mienu nna no afom obie na no baako mienu nna no afom ohwe ni din no so panyi de na ekwe papa tena nchen kakra o ma no tena nchen no wayi ni din afim akopɛ nipa fofo sɛ de obetumi esai no ɔno ɛna odi di brɛ no ɛbɛhyɛ ne nsa Wei eye ebra na dwumadie ne ekoso ewo Tanzania ememo na omampanyi John Magufuli nani abre na owura ye a wabɔ ne din a opeso odi dibre ehye ne nsa eye Francis Ndulane odi ehye ne nsa se ono na meye oman so afo abedi akire ema mines dwumadie no opese oswai oka na wo so okadi na chi a na yere ye ka onka nna no afom ye ka onka ototo papa so na chese ye omampanyi na homete na oso panyi pe ba bitina na wo mo maka nyina emra emeswai na ekire yehudi ebeyew omanfo na dwen se ebia wo mo maka so awie obesan frɛ no amana ba yehu ya world dodge adan ya ɔse ɔna mfa di brɛ no ema ne bio obi obetumi swai na wo swai yie no ɔno ɛna wo kwa kofa no edi di brɛ no ahyɛ ne nsa Yako America manu emo America fo aba wo moto ye chinsensem omampanyi Donald Trump say hwan de ekɔso no mo say ya aba na ekɔso no media menyi ntum say ya abato ye wiamu ne niam basa na yi ne ti ade omanfo nyina mu hu ana eno na omanfo bi eka se nyame anim se wo hwe ensem ade ache ade sa efi omampanyi Donald Trump na no eba na ase otioman mu enso de nanum nsem ema ojambom ene amamosem asi ewo man no emo Weiso eni ebegina na omemu ene amanone nsem a enne ye boaboa anonse from to breka se ebo ne yede besi ansa na no madaroma yenyin krato emra sisia
Dianki susu se ya brabo bekono enye sa na mpempi ne koma ye na sadom bedum am wonya wote didimu a agye se wonya yonko a wode wo betwere no ne wonya hotoso se ensio mo awiemu oka ho abribia se woyie sika hye wudwa wobotire na wopese wote wosoto ni mu meche se emfa wonya adwuma ko a woye o ana sempo wo pebie tia wo ma school fees ene media sempa na mu best point edifufro bia ba eno ne best point